Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti. I don't know why you don't want to focus, dude. There we go. There's a website for Ciro, usgames.com, usgamesinc.com. Is this not working right? We are recording, right? Yeah. Something looks a little weird with that all of a sudden. Supportive Oracle Cards, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle Cards by Claudette Baron Reed. There are some websites in the back. I thought she had one with her name, but I don't see it in the back here. There's a couple other websites if you want to freeze frame. Feel free, of course. If you search her out with her name and the name of the deck, though, I'm sure you'll find something fairly easy, because I could have swore she had her own website. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? Oh, that's a gorgeous card. Well, you got really nice cards. Let's see what the energy is you're dealing with. You got the Hungry Ghosts. I don't think that's going to be bad. When I was shuffling, two cards fell out, which were very interesting to me. The Moon and the Hermit, which sometimes talks about Pisces and Virgo. You might be dealing with Pisces, Virgo energy. Or this is also the signal of a full moon, in my opinion, because, for example, when it's in Pisces, when the Sun is in Pisces, the full moon is in Virgo. When the Sun is in Virgo, the full moon is in Pisces, if you follow me. So it talks about full moon energy. It also talks about a 6-month time period to me. I think we're coming through like a 6-month time period. Somebody's coming forward. This could be retroactive too. Maybe somebody came forward like 6 months ago, so like very early spring. Because they came forward with the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. Somebody told you, hey, I would really like you to be a part of this. I think you would be perfect. This would be great for you. And they came forward with something like a long-term prospect. Like, this is going to happen at some point, and I'd love you to be a part of it. It's not going to happen today, but at some point I would love for you to be a part of this. And I think that might be what's coming forward. The thing is, you might have an opportunity to be a part of this option, but without the person who tried to get you involved with it. Because I feel like you might have a chance to move forward without whoever this person was. Now when I get the Lovers card there, this doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but it literally could be like your partner. You're ready to move forward, they're not, so you have the option to move forward without them. Which may be awkward, but it's up to you if you do that. There's conflict here with this person. Whatever it is, they do feel like you're supposed to wait for them. It's up to you. I don't feel like you have to wait for them. This is an opportunity that I feel like they seem to have brought towards you. I feel like they opened up the door. They said, hey, Sag, this is a possibility. You want to do this with me? Great. At some point it's going to show up and we can do it together. But when the opportunity does show up for you, they can't do it at the same time. You don't have to wait for them. I'm trying to understand like what's going on with this. Because all I keep getting is like you don't have to wait for them. This might be an option that's better for you than for them anyway. You might flourish with it a lot more than they would. So it may be something like if you wait for them, they might go a different direction anyway. Because I'm getting their challenge card is the Magician and the Map Maker. If you wait for them, you might just miss out altogether. That's the problem. If you wait for them, you may miss out altogether. Whoever this is. Doesn't have to be a lover. Could be a friend, coworker. And they're like, yeah, when that comes, I want to do that with you, so wait for me. And you're like, well, opportunity's here and you can't go. If you really want this opportunity, you have to go on your own. If you wait for them, I don't think you're going to get it. Yeah, see, you're going to have inaction. The challenge card is if you wait for them, Four of Pentacles with the Ice Queen. Is that the Ice Queen? Yep. this isn't going to happen. Whatever this is, the opportunity is showing up for you, and you can have it. Now, if you don't believe that's fair or that's right, or you're like, well, I don't feel okay with that, I feel like they're also saying, well, that's fine, but it's not going to happen where you both get the same chance at the same time. It's either now or never. For you, anyway, it's now or never. They might have a chance later, they might not. I'm more connected to Sag energy, so I don't know. I also feel like if you do go forward with this, I don't think the other person's going to be completely bent out of shape in the long run. It may bother them at first. I would kind of feel like going into this kind of like, listen, I'm going to get into it now, and if you can join up later, great, I'll help you catch up. I think if that's possible. I'm going to go now, and if you can come later, I'll help you catch up. Something like that. I feel like that's the best we can do. I don't know if that's going to be applicable in all options, but because I feel like it's basically saying you got to do what's best for you if you want this to work out. You got to do what's best for you, or just accept that it's not going to happen. Which is fine. You have complete domain over that. If you're okay with like, okay, then it's just not going to happen, then that's totally your business. I feel like this reading's supposed to give you that heads up, though. Kind of like, if you really do want this, you have to move now. It's either now or never. The Dragon's Duel with the Hungry Ghost, I do feel like this is very hard for you. Kind of like, oh, well, I don't want to go ahead without them. They did bring it forward. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even know about it. Something like that. I wouldn't have this connection without them. I would just sit down with them and say, hey, listen, my opportunity is now. I want to go now. This may not ever match up where we both can do this at the same time. So I'm going to go now, and I'll help you catch up. I feel like that's the best way. Like, when your time comes, I'll give you pointers. I'll help you get through it. I'll tell you what I learned, and it can be easier for you, but I need to do this now. If you, again, 50,000th time. If you don't do it now, it's not going to happen. You're not really over the moon about doing it. I feel like you're not really happy about doing it that way, but it will work out. It will be fine. Whatever this opportunity is, it can be really good for you. This is something that's really, I don't want to say you're allowed to have it, but I want to say that if you want to, see, because you're going to share it, though. I feel you're going to share whatever this is. In some form, you're going to share what you learn or what you do. So it's not like you're going to just keep it to yourself, because I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like what the energy is saying is like, go into this. You will share it on your own terms. It's not like you're just going to keep it to yourself anyway. Because I feel like when you benefit, a lot of other people benefit at the same time with this Ten of Cups coming in with the Emperor. No. Empress. I thought so. The Empress. Take care of what you need. You will. I feel like you're going to take care of others with it as it is. It's not like it's going to be selfish in the long run. It may seem selfish to other people when you start out, kind of like, it's not fair, you were supposed to wait for me. Well, you can't. And later on, you'll pay back as best you can. Everybody will benefit in the long run with the Ten of Cups. Is the 10 right? Yep. 10 of Cups. Everybody will benefit in the long run. It will be fine. And they'll see that. They have the Six of Cups, which talks about nostalgia. It may not work out the way they want it to, but you won't leave them behind. When the time comes to help catch them up, you will do that. You're right there for them. I still feel like a lot of these people won't even go forward. So I feel like what's going to happen is, if you do go forward, you'll keep looking out for them when another opportunity comes, and you'll be like, hey, there's another opportunity, you could come now if you want, and they'll be like, well, I can't right now, actually I can't. I understand the door's open again, but I can't walk through it right now. And you're like, okay, that's fine, I'm just keeping an eye out for you, because I feel like you'll do that too, like, hey, the door's open again, you can walk through, and they're going to be like, well, actually I can't because of this. Okay, then you can't. I'll keep an eye out, I'll let you know when it opens again. Okay, good. I feel like a lot of these people will never move forward. I just feel like I just don't think it's ever going to happen. Again, the fact that these two cards kind of fell out, there is a lot of conflict with this. This may take like 6 months to finally play out. the 6 month, like either it started 6 months ago or it's going to take 6 more months before this plays out. Maybe both for some of you. But I feel like after 6 months passes, if you've decided to move forward, and and 6 months passes, and you've like given them a couple options to move forward, and they're not moving forward, I would just let it go away. Just let it go. Give it like 6 months. If they don't move forward, just let it be. Is that it? All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.